Good morning. This morning I'm going to be showing you my 1989 Toyota Landcruiser. We'll take a walk around it here real quick. You can see the ARB bumper, the come-up winch, 9,500 pound. We have 33-inch tires by 12.5 by 17s. They're Nitto Ridge Grapplers. You have the fuel Enduro wheels, 608s, the 2-inch ARB lift, the old Man Emu. Also have the Man-A-Fre shackles, the Anti-Inversion Tri-Shackles for a better off-road experience. Keep an eye on the typical rust zones, you won't see any. Here we have the white Knuckle Rock Sliders with the rear step. Rear Kaymar bumper, and here's where the spare tire mount is. We'll function that here in a minute. Notice I've installed a backup camera that streams through to the stereo. Here on the Kaymars, you can do the tire mount on the other side if you'd like. Original paint, pinstriping, mud flaps. Again, the old Man Emu lift. Go through the upgrades here real quick. I'm going to show you my sheet. Again, this vehicle is 89 Cruiser, FJ62, 281,000 miles. 80,000 miles ago, it had the engine and transmission were rebuilt, and there's been several other things that have been done to it since then. We're going to go through each one of those. Here's our Defender roof rack. Again, some things that I mentioned that aren't on there are the that you can't necessarily see are the transmission cooler, front and rear diff lockers, 48 gears. We have the ARB compressor, the pump up kit. It does have the big brake kit upgrade. The stock ones weren't enough after these larger wheels were installed. Lots of goodies installed on the inside, as well as a security system. Big upgrade to the stereo. And then several things were done to it after I bought it. New wheel bearings, new rear main seal, new four-wheel drive solenoid, new cats to get it compliant with Colorado clean air laws, new hub internals, shift link grommets, and replace the master cylinders. I just did an engine tune-up. We're going to go through all the doors here. We'll start with the rear here, get a look at the interior. Set my sheet here. Interior here, get a look at everything. Installed these floor mats for weather protection against the carpet. The carpet's still in good shape. Let's look at the door here. Let's go around to the front. VIN. The seat's got a worn spot that's so typical of many of these Landcruisers. Again, get a peek at the original carpet underneath. Here's your control center for a lot of the goodie upgrades. New stereo system. Installed the Tuffy box. Took out the original console. These are heavy duty, they lock, lots of storage room. Get a look at the dash here. Got a carpet on it right now protecting it, but the original has no cracks. It's in very nice shape, so if you wanted to, you could take this off. probably get a look at the hood there. Again, very straight, no damage, no hail. Had a lot of that recently, been lucky. Clifford security system. A lot of upgrades, want to keep those protected. The stereo, the speakers have been upgraded. They fit in the original covers though, so yeah, it keeps the original look there. Again, a look at the carpet. There's that Tuffy box again. Take a look at the amp location it was installed. Rear door here. Just don't know if we looked at the front door right down here. The rust spots I want to be thorough. Okay, let's go look at that Kaymar bumper. Open up the back here. Get a peek at the condition back here. Subwoofer in the back, again a big upgrade to the stereo system. Okay. I'm gonna stop the video and pop the hood real quick. Okay, here you get a sense for the engine compartment. Again, you can see a lot of the upgrades here with the compressor for the lockers. Original engine, it's the original 6-liter again. Gone through at 200,000 miles. There's 81,000 about on it now since then. We'll get a peek at the underneath here and then start it up. So again, a peek at the old Man Emu and the Man-A-Fre shackles up front. Zero leaks on this guy. The little pool of water you see under here is because I was running the AC, which by the way works into some condensation. Very tight, very remarkable. Again, you'll see the lack of any rust whatsoever under this. Apologize for the weird camera angles. Let's go ahead and start it up. Go ahead and shut everything. So we're going to take it for a test drive next. But before we do that, I want to start the engine and get a look at the engine compartment while she's running. Again, very clean interior. Hopefully that's coming through in the video. I spent a long time looking for the right rig. I'll list the details of the stereo system upgrade, but it's a Kenwood, really nice system. Oh, one thing I wanted to demonstrate here, and I will once, well, I think I can. is pretty rare in these Landcruisers for the antenna. Sorry, I lost you there. What I was going to say is it's very rare in these Landcruisers for the antenna to work. I'm going to function that now. This one, it works just fine. Alright, let's take a peek at that engine before we take our test drive. Very good. I'm going to get to a safe spot here when I close things up and restart the video for our test drive. One thing that occurred to me during my photo shoot is that we probably better function the hubs and everything real quick before we take it on our test drive. So I'll lock them in there. Lock this guy in here. Let's go ahead and start it up again. So, for four-wheel drive, of course, you can leave these in, the hubs in on a wintry day or whatever, and then simply switch it to 4 high by pressing this button here. And then for the crawling in the mountains, the range, of course, is down here. As I was saying, the low range is down here. No issues getting it in 4 there. Go ahead and function the compressor. Sorry about that. So that's the compressor. Here's the rear diff locker. Of course, don't need it on. Front diff locker. One of these is for the rear light for the Kaymar bumper, in case you're switching out lights in the middle of the night, and the other is for the winch up front, and then there's a spare in case you ever need to do anything there. So, okay, we're to a point here to where we'll take her for a test drive. It started to sprinkle a little bit, so we got to see that the windshield wipers work. So you can get a sense for how the engine sounds. I use this as a daily driver. Headed into the mountains a few times, just some overland stuff. Performs very well, functioned all of the front rear diff lockers and everything. AC works nice. Despite the rain, it's a warm day. Wheels, did get a new steering box for it. There was a little bit of play, and the new steering box is removed. That, of course, with the bigger wheels, they tend to track, you know, any grooves in the road. So take this thing on the interstate from time to time with 488 gears. It is more than capable of getting up to interstate cruising speed, 75, no problem.